right, and welcome to this week's episode of Out and Around. I'm your host, Jess Abran, and this week we visit the neighborhood of Notre-Dame-de-Grâce. Welcome to my hood, NDG. When Montreal was founded in 1642, this ground I'm standing on right now was completely covered by forest floor. And it wasn't until 1876 where a young Mr. Jean Descaries established the town of Notre-Dame-de-Grâce, which we now call NDG. Since then, this place has harbored huge celebrities like Jay Baruchel and Dorval, William Shatner, and huge sports stars like Doug Harvey. If you're looking to train your mind, body, and soul, why not get some self-defense while you're at it? I'm here at Raymond Murad's Taekwondo studio. Hey everybody, I'm here with Sandra DeMontany, a second Dan black belt here at the Master Raymond Murad Academy, and this is a dojang. Hey Sandra.
Good morning.
Good morning. So what can you tell me about this place and when it was established?
So this school was started by Master Raymond Murad, who is a 7th Dan black belt in Taekwondo. So the school here has been open since 1992, so 23 years. Yeah, and this is Master Raymond himself.
What can you tell me about Taekwondo and how it's different from any other type of martial art?
So all martial arts have at the base a very strong form of discipline. What's different about Taekwondo maybe is, from a technical perspective, it's very leg-based. So about 75% of what we do is kicks. So it's very good for your core strength. There's no grappling on the floor, so you're always standing up and you're hitting your opponent, and we usually have full-on equipment when we're hitting each other.
And is this a mixed youth group? Do we have adults come here? Do we have mixed adult and youth come here? What can you tell me about that?
So it's definitely for all ages. So it starts at this school, it starts at age 4, and we have students that are all the way into their 70s. It's very family oriented. So most of the classes there are junior classes and senior classes. Junior classes will run up to about age 14, 15, at which point the students will go into the senior classes. And so the classes start with just white belt classes, and then as soon as you get your first belt, which would be white, yellow stripe, then you move into the colored classes and you stay there until you're a black belt.
And what can you tell me about the community of youth that joins this gym?
So it's very youth-oriented. This school specifically is very family-oriented. Master Raymond is excellent with kids. I brought my children here. I have 4 kids, and I brought them here because when I first visited, I loved what it seemed to foster in youth. So when you look at the teenagers that come to this school, you see teenagers that are concentrated, that are disciplined, that work hard in school. And when I saw that, I said, that's what I want for my children. And so when you come here on a Saturday, for example, there are children running around everywhere, from very, very young age to all the students that do the classes here, all mixed in with the adults. So it's extremely youth-oriented, very family-oriented.
All right, Sandra, do you think you can show me some of your moves?
Absolutely.
All right, let's go. You don't need to be a celebrity to be idolized and respected in your own neighborhood. I'm here with Pascaline Lozé-Malouin, a marketing coordinator here at the Co-op. Hey, Pascaline.
Hi, Jess.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Great. Can you tell me a bit about the history of the Co-op, when it was founded, and by who?
Okay, well, it's going to be 15 years this year, so it was founded in November 2000. It was founded by 7 people of NDG, here in NDG. It was, remember, the Verglas in 1999. It was a big event here in NDG, and there was a lot of people who fell alone on their house, and they wanted to create something. So 7 people get together, and they said, okay, we want to do something for the community, so there's not people alone in their house. And also they want to have a place where people can buy in bulk ecological product at a reasonable cost. So 7 of them, of course, there was an issue. They had to raise money, so they had to raise something like $25,000, and then they get financement, and then it happened. It was the Co-op here. It was not just a cafe. It was also a place where people can get together, hang out. Of course, it doesn't look as it was 15 years ago. A lot changed, but it was really a place in the neighborhood, people to get together.
So tell me some about the foods and the stuff you guys have here. Is it all fair trade, biologic, organic?
Yes, well, like I said, 15 years ago, there was no food. The food started maybe 5 years ago. At the beginning, it was just ecological product. There was clothes, so it changed. But now, yes, we enter food. Food is mostly all organic, but I wouldn't say all organic. We have also fair trade, and we have also a lot of local. You don't have to have the logo. Sometimes fair trade costs a lot of money, but we really like that we work with local, small farmer, small producer. So we try to get farmer from all around Quebec and to have really fresh and nice products that people enjoy.
So tell me, if people wanted to help out, could you become a member?
Yeah, of course. Now, actually, with 2,000 members, so it's really huge. To be a member, it's really easy. It's only $10 a year to be a member, and then you get discount on what you're buying. You get 5% of food, 10 on the bulk. But if you're not a member, you can come. Don't worry. It's not an obligation. You just pay a little bit more. And of course, the $10 help us to buy more stuff. You need an espresso machine. We need a new cooler this year, so it's really to help to maintain the co-op.
And as a resident of NDG myself, I've noticed that this place is super busy, especially in the summer. So can you tell me of what kind of events you guys have?
Yeah, summer is really busy because 2 times a week we have market. And people really enjoy to talk with the farmers, so you can buy your veggies, you can buy your cheese, your bread. And you know, it's not just like going to the grocery and you don't know where the product is coming from, you don't know if there was pesticide, and you talk, like this morning, Jonathan is there from La Ferme Melilo, so you can talk with him, he's telling you what recipe to do with this weird thing, that squash, that you don't know what to do with it. And also we have a pickup point, a basket, so organic basket that you can register. So people really like summertime, and we have events. Like today we have the Oktoberfest, so there's beer, hot dog, pretzel, there's music. In summer also we have the NDG Art Week, so it's really important. We've been working with them since the beginning, so there's a lot of musicians, there's a lot of art going on, and the NDG Art Walk that is once a year. And outside there's artisanal, there's artists selling their stuff. So I think people really enjoy the co-op, not just as a store, but also the impact that it has and all the events that we're doing every year.
Well, Pascaline, I'll for sure be in here a lot more often. Do you mind if I take a walk around?
Sure, I'll let you.
Thanks.
I'll show you.
With fresh beef ground daily on site, Notre-Dame-de-Grâce, or as we call NDG, isn't just your regular burger joint, it is the best burger joint to be in this part of town. Let's check it out. These gourmet burgers are mouth-watering, and their specialty drinks will not only quench your thirst, but ask you begging for more. I'm here with Jonathan Dresner, hey, co-owner of the place. What's up, John?
Not too much. Glad to have you here.
Thank you. So, did you always have plans to set up shop in NDG? Because this place is called Notre-Dame-de-Grâce.
Yes, well, my partner actually, he's been around in NDG doing business since like 1989. So he had thought even like 10 years ago, he wanted to open up a burger place. Never happened. He was busy in the pizza industry. And since I've been working with him in the pizza industry, actually, from about 2-3 years ago, we've always been talking about how amazing burger places do, how much fun they are, different ideas about how much more fun they can be. And since I live in NDG, both of us have our office in NDG, and we're literally in NDG 7 days a week, all day, part of the community. We've been saying that NDG really needs a place like that. And not just that, but NDG, even the surrounding areas, there's nowhere really close enough to go that has a place like this. And finally, this location came available, and we said, let's do it.
I'm sure most of NDG residents are really happy about that. So what can you tell me that is special about your menu? Any specialty items?
Everything's special. It starts with the beef, obviously. It is our beef of grace, Notre-Dame-de-Grâce. And the beef is high quality. The beef has to have a good amount of fat, which it does, to taste like a good juicy burger. And we grind it fresh every day here, which is not something that most burger places don't do. But every single day, if not once, even twice a day, it's ground fresh on site. You know, the fries are done here, they're home fries. We do a lot of our own homemade sauces. Even the shakes, milkshakes, we use homemade syrups. So everything is, even the cocktails, there's a lot of thought put into every single item.
In NDG, we got a lot of hipsters and hippies who like a vegetarian option. Do you guys have a vegetarian option?
We definitely do. Myself, I'm not a vegetarian, but I am actually involved in a vegan business, which not most people don't know, and it sounds weird. But I do like doing different things and being, fun different projects. We had even a lot of our staff are vegan and vegetarian. So it's something that was like a must. So we have a very good veggie burger. We tried to make it different than other places, and at the same time amazing. And it was a work in progress. Like it's changed. It's like adapted a little bit from the beginning. And so we do have a veggie burger. In terms of non-meat, we have a great summer salad. We also have a Caesar and a wedge salad, which you could take, without meat. And we also have a really good fish burger with a grilled haddock, where we have a fried sriracha battered cod. So there's lots of options.
Sounds amazing.
And we have a vegetarian poutine. So that also most places use like a pretty standard gravy for the poutine. Us, it's a homemade poutine, and it doesn't use a beef or a chicken like broth. So completely vegetarian. Yeah.
And what can you tell me about your clientele? Is most of them from NDG, or do you get people from all over the place?
The clientele was actually surprising. I think we were confident and knew we'd do well. You offer a good product, fun atmosphere, good service, everything. So we thought we would do well in NDG and be a destination, and it really has been a destination. We're a big hit in the neighborhood, so we do have a lot of people from NDG. But we get people from, obviously, tons from Côte Saint-Luc, Hampstead, Westminster area. They come from Westmount, downtown, Monkland Village. And even people come from West Island, because you talk to your customers and sometimes you even see familiar faces. And people said, for something like burgers, people love to go and check out different burger places. And we've been a big hit, so they come from Dollard. And we've even been seeing some tourists, like people will come in from, let's say, New York, and they just start talking and they say, they didn't come for us, but they come to Montreal, and people told them, you have to go check out this place. So we've been seeing some of that as well.
Well, John, I don't know about you, but I'm ready to try out one of these infamous burgers.
Oh, okay. I don't know how we waited so long.
I'm at the Gryffondor Tea Room in the Monkland Village, and I'm here with Donna Mallon, owner of the place. Hey, Donna.
Hey.
How are you?
Welcome to the Gryffindor.
Thank you. So, tell me a bit about this place and what we see here on the table.
Well, we've been doing afternoon tea for almost 12 years. And this is you come, your table's all set for you. We start you with our selection of loose tea. We have scones that are all made next door in the Griffin Bakery, which is now a separate business owned by Peggy Regan. You get all your toppings for scones. We make a sweet cream here, not a traditional Devon cream. It's a little bit sweeter, but it's homemade. We make fresh lemon curd, raspberry jam, dark caramel, and a peach and whiskey marmalade. And as soon as you're done your scones, you get your 3-tier tray. There's pikelets, there's Scottish pancakes with cream cheese smoked salmon, egg sandwiches, cucumber sandwiches, and a selection of desserts. There's usually a variety. They change depending on the season. Today we have buttered pecan squares, shortbread, lemon squares, chocolate cheesecake, and strawberry trifle.
This place is pretty cozy. How many people do you usually fit in here?
We have 8 tables and 28 seats, which is very nice. We take reservations for afternoon tea. That way your table's guaranteed, but you could always come in the afternoon for tea and scones. We serve lunch, and sometimes there is a wait at lunch at the door, but we run lunch from 11:30 in the morning, and we serve food till 9 o'clock at night during the week. So usually you'll find a time to be able to come sit down.
So Donna, tea's been around for quite a while, so what makes your tea special? Do you think you've revitalized the tea movement?
Well, that's been changing quite a bit depending on certain circumstances. A lot of people owe it to Downton Abbey, although here it's been busy for tea for years. I think personally, with the rise of so much communication and devices and phones, that it's really nice to be able to put your phone down, your computer down, and sit and talk to your friends and have a cup of tea. And that's really what we're about here, is not really computers around. We do have board games you could play, and just conversation, meeting your neighbors. A lot of people come here, they know each other, they're from the community.
Can you tell us a bit more about your teas and your specialties and your favorite one?
Sure, of course. It's Peggy next door who mixes the teas. We have 6 varieties. They're called Celtic Classic. They're all based on a Darjeeling. We have a mint tea, and these ones are mixed with Darjeeling. Passion fruits is my favorite. But as well, you can always just get regular orange pico. I must say, we serve that most. Just regular tea. Whether you want milk or sugar is completely up to you.
There's a lot of amazing art on the walls, as I can see here. Do you guys have any events, any special things that happen on?
Well, sure. We change our art every month or every 2 months. It's a lot of local artists, and we have a lot of people who get their first show. Who wouldn't get it in other places. Not always. Some we have very professional artists, and it really does change. It changes the atmosphere in here, and it's really nice. It brings some new people here, and it's nice for the person to be able to have their art up.
It's amazing. Well, thank you so much for having me. Do you want to dig in, have some scones?
I'll always eat scones.
All right.
I love them.
Let's do that.
Okay, great.
If you guys are a fan of spicy food, definitely check out restaurant La Louisiana. They specialize in Creole, Southern-style food that'll definitely satisfy your cravings. Hey everybody, I'm here with my friend Kyle, owner of La Louisiana. Hey Kyle.
Hi Jess.
So how long have you guys been in NDG?
The restaurant La Louisiana's been here for around 27 years, since 1989. It's evolved over time, so it's as far as the catering part side to it, to the restaurant dining part to it, and now it's evolving a little bit more.
And I know you guys make some Cajun food, but can you tell me a bit more about it and what you guys' specialties are?
For sure, we do a basic Cajun menu, but we also have tons of different things, a lot of southern specialties, so it's evolved over time again. The chef does a vegetarian item every week. We have a fish, a meat, generally different ones every week. We always have a blackened fish. We always have the prime rib, smoked beef ribs, quite a few items, some pastas. Everything's delicious. Everything has a bit of a kick to it. Some things don't.
Do you guys get most of your clientele from NDG, or do you get it from all over?
I think we get a lot from our locals, NDG, but we also get a lot from different sections of Montreal that come for that kind of special, flavorful experience.
And I know you guys advertise as being pretty spicy. It's got Cajun food,
Yeah.
but do you guys have non-spicy items as well?
Yeah, for sure. We can always adapt. We can change spices on things. Everything is made to order, so depending on what you order, you can just ask the waiter, waitress, chef. It's an open kitchen, so.
This is a pretty eventful neighborhood. I've been here for quite a while. Do you guys have any events that happen?
We do every around month and a half. One of our chef friends comes in and does a special event, Rob's Kitchen, with Diana, who works here at the bar, who designs cocktails for the event also. So that's every so on Monday. You'd have to check out when it is. I think it's this Monday, but.
What does this event include?
It's just a special 5-course menu, fixed price, that helps out, a lot of the neighborhood people come in, eat, enjoy, yeah.
What do you recommend on your menu?
Meat, prime rib, or beef ribs.
That's a fan favorite?
Yeah, that's a fan favorite.
All right, well, Kyle, I'd love to eat some of your fan favorites immediately.
Let's do it.
All right, so
All right.
I've been in this neighborhood for quite a while now, and I gotta say, it's pretty nice to rediscover your own backyard. Stay tuned because next week we visit the neighborhood of Rosemont, La Petite Patrie. I'm your host, Jess Abran, and stay tuned on Out and Around.